Hi Leaky Crafts, this is Jennifer, known online as Ofenjen and in a few places as So Hooked, which is also the name of my website. So I guess that's question number one out of the way. First, I want to thank you guys very much for whoever nominated me and for everyone that voted for me for Leaky's Crafter of the Month in November. I'm just totally honored and thrilled to have been included among such just wonderful crafters. I knew almost everyone on the list, not only knew them, but most of them are my friends, people I have met through Harry Potter crafts. So let's get on to your questions. I already answered number one. So number two, what venues of crafting do you do? I'm primarily a quilter. I actually started the Harry Potter paper piecing website as part of my SoHooked website in 2006 because I couldn't find enough Harry Potter fabric in order to make a quilt, and I started paper piecing, and it was a fairly new thing for me, and I started designing my own Harry Potter stuff. And so now, as far as Harry Potter goes, primarily paper piecing, but I also stencil, I crochet. I've done quite a few scarves and Harry Potter critters, and I do just about anything with polymer clay, glue, paint, anything like that. I sew, I make costumes. So just about everything. There are a couple things I haven't tried yet. I just haven't gotten there yet. Number three, how long have you been crafting? I've been crafting my whole life. I started crafting as a child, though of course I didn't think of it as crafting. Was hand sewing when I was about 4. My grandmother taught me to hand sew. And of course anything with glue and glitter I was really into, because you know what young crafty girl doesn't like glue and glitter. Let's see, what is my favorite type of crafting? Really, I love quilting's probably my favorite because I feel like I can be my most expressive with my paper piecing, but I really love all kinds of crafting. Anything with paint, which is where stenciling comes in. I love paint, but I also love to crochet. That's my I consider that my low stress, low key craft, because I don't get as detailed as I do with my quilting. That's my intense craft. Let's see, 5. Where do I find my crafting inspiration? I find it everywhere. As far as Harry Potter goes, the entire canon is just exploding with imagery that is beautiful for crafting. Just any sentence in any given passage of any chapter of any of the books, if you look close enough, you'll find some sort of description of something that's just overwhelming and just, it needs to be expressed. And I do it through my quilting. Some people do it through their fan art or their music, and that's where I find it. I just find it everywhere, but you know, anywhere that I can get it is a great place for craft inspiration. Let's see, what is your ideal crafting time, place, and setup? Anytime. Preferably in this room. This is my sewing room. I record a vlog from here every week, but I've moved my computer because I'm having company, and this is also my guest room. So let me turn it a little bit, so if you're familiar with my vlog, you will know where you are. Let's see if I can do this without knocking my microphone over. See, normally I'm facing in this direction, and you see my sewing table. So there's a mattress right there because I've got company coming. But this is my favorite venue. But anytime, any place, usually. And I hope that didn't sound terrible because that was my microphone hitting the floor. Let's see. What got you into crafting HP? I started reading Harry Potter in 1999, and in 1999 I had a kindergartner and a toddler, and when you have little kids and you read to them, the first thing they want is something from the story. So in 99, I started with pipe cleaner glasses and wands because that's what my kids wanted, and it just snowballed from there. I didn't actually find online crafting with the fandom. I had been crafting, and I had a website online that had a lot of craft things on it, including Harry Potter stuff, but I didn't really discover other online Harry Potter crafters until I think 2006, because I was getting ready to go to Lumos, and I really wanted to find out more about people that were out there that were also crafting Harry Potter. What is your favorite HP craft? Really, any HP craft, whether it's mine or someone else's. I love to see what other people create. I've seen some amazing, just reconstruction, from either taking something very muggle and turning it Harry Potter, or, you know, I love to see the cosplayers because I costume but I don't cosplay, and that I think is an amazing thing, how much time they invest in their props and their costumes. I love seeing that. But my own personal favorite would of course be paper piecing, because that's really my passion. Let's see. Any words of wisdom for new crafters? Don't be afraid to experiment. If you see a craft and you want to try it, just try it. There are loads of free tutorials online, a lot of them on Leaky Crafts. Crafters are, in general, a very friendly lot, and if you have a question, ask. Somebody will help you. Get connected with other crafters online through the Leaky Crafts forums, through Craftsters, through Cutout and Keep. If you blog about your crafts, and you will find that you'll meet people. The online crafting community is really tight, and loads and loads of my friends are online people that I've either not met or only met once or twice, and I still consider them amazingly good friends because we all have so much in common and we talk all the time. So literally just jump in with both feet, grab what you want to try and just go for it. And I don't think you'll regret it, because crafting is just an amazing therapy. So just do it. Let's see. Do you have any hints, tips, or tricks for a favorite craft? Most of my hints, tips, and tricks are regarding paper piecing, and most of them have been posted somewhere on my my So Hooked blog or on my website. But one thing that I will tell you is, if you're paper piecing and you're trying to line up two pieces of fabric, let's see if I have something I use for an example here. Say you have two lines and you're trying to line this up. Find the corner on one side and the corner on the other side and poke a pin through it, and that will line up your seam. So this is for paper piecing, so if you have a seam allowance, and you're going to poke that through and line that up. You can actually see that on my tutorial, but that is one of my favorite tricks, and I teach that to all my students and all my paper piecing classes too, because it's just a great thing to have to line up all those pieces. Let's see, what's next? If you could learn any new craft right now, what it would be? Probably knitting. I don't knit. I've stayed away from knitting because my daughter knits, and it's like the one thing that she does that I don't. And until she's 14 right now, and so until she gets to the point where she feels like I wouldn't be stomping on her toes to learn how to knit, I probably won't. But I would like to learn to knit eventually. Like I said, I crochet, so I'll get to that eventually. Let's see. What is your favorite Harry Potter book, and what is your favorite movie? My favorite book is, since it came out, Deathly Hallows. I actually just finished rereading all of them again for the umpteenth time, and Deathly Hallows is absolutely my favorite. I feel so nostalgic when I read it, and I don't know if it's because I started in 1999 and I had read the others so many times by the time I got to it, but it's definitely my favorite. My movie, I like the last couple movies most. I try to take all the movies with a grain of salt, so I just enjoy them for what they are. So I would say probably Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince so far are my favorites. Let's see, favorite character and favorite villain. The twins have always been my favorites. Yeah, I really cried when Fred died because, well, Fred died. Favorite villain? You know, for a long time, I had the love-hate relationship with Snape, and I still think I have that, and he's not a villain, but he's not nice either, and I think that's why I loved him so much. Second to him, obviously, Voldemort, but he's just evil, so I don't even consider him a villain because there is no black or white with him. He's just evil. Umbridge, maybe, is a good one. Let's see, which HP character would you like to craft with, and what would you make? Seriously, Molly Weasley. You can come over anytime. We'll hang out, we'll craft, and we'll make cookies. So definitely Molly Weasley. Last question, I'm running out of time. Be honest, how many hours a day do you really spend trying to get your wand to do your housework so you have more time to craft? More than I should. If I can ever figure it out, I'll let you know, and we will all craft together. I guess that's it. I'm running out of time, so thank you, Leaky. Thank you, everyone who voted, and thank you to whoever nominated me. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Bye.